Aaron, I want to tell you how my day started today.
How'd your day start today, sir?
First of all, let me preface. Yesterday, there was a giant-ass raccoon that just decided to come into my yard and die in front of my shed.
Oh.
My shed just died.
Just died.
Huge raccoon, let my dog out, and he was barking uncontrollably on the little front concrete pad I have. And I just see this giant-ass, had to have been 20-pound raccoon. And he was just sitting there like this, like frozen as Thor had his stripe up and just starts barking. I finally get Thor inside. The raccoon says, just like that, just keels over and then is still breathing, but is like breathing like, you know, like that. And then I'm sitting there like, I don't know how to remove this. Like, because I'm thinking at this point it's sick or injured. Has rabies probably.
I was going to say probably has rabies.
To have rabies.
Yeah, probably has rabies.
So I start calling people, yo, on average, these companies wanted like $375 to $425 to remove a raccoon.
It's insane. That's absolutely insane.
I was pissed. I'm like, doesn't animal control do this for free? So
no, nothing's free anymore.
Yeah. So I wake up. I must have went to sleep like real like anxious about it. I literally got 3 hours of sleep last night. Woke up at 7:30 this morning. Thing's dead. So I go ahead, I shovel it, put it in a bag, whatever. That's how my day started today. But then my lovely girlfriend. Now let me preface this, internet. I love you very much.
We're
just gonna say it. It's fine.
Just saying
I'll
names.
bleep
Okay,
it out.
great.
I don't even care. I love you very much, but like maybe knowing that I had a giant raccoon in my backyard and it was stressing me out, amongst other things we got going on. Maybe, we just start with good morning. How are you? No, good morning. Calendar invite. Abel needs to call this person today on the shared calendar. And what was funny about it is that I think she accidentally repeated the event. So it was like every other day it was popping up in our calendar of Abel needs to call this person every day. So I started being tasked as soon as I woke up this morning after I threw out a dead raccoon. I was not happy. So we learned a lesson today. Don't task me unless you are paying me a salary, because I will not like it.
King's ransom, if you will.
Yeah, so that hurt this morning. That really hurt this morning. And then, we had a good end to the day. We were actually just at a place in Long Island, a place in Dublin Deck. Got some nice food. Saw some country line dancing. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
You've gone very country on me.
I love me some country, man. Country music is just my shit lately. I'm going to see Luke Combs next week.
That's exciting. At
MetLife Stadium. Can't wait.
Look for the ball, bro.
Look for the ball, bro. I'll be there. I can't wait. Country's. Listen, man. I think I said this on a couple episodes ago. Hip hop has just not been my thing lately. Everything is either, the same repetitive nonsense, mumble rap, or it's, glow. So like, there's only so much. There's only so much I could do before I'm like, I gotta try something else. And lately it's been Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Dylan Scott, these dudes, Shabuzi.
Yo, Shabuzi, that song, man.
Listen, I'm here for whatever's a good vibe. And right now, lately, that's been, every time I hear country music, it makes me happy.
I like it.
So,
I would say, even after meeting my girlfriend and kind of just hanging out with people, I've grown more of a taste to it, if you will.
It's not bad, man.
Because you've known me for a while. How do I feel about country music?
Yeah, it's not a country music guy. Not a country music
but
guy.
I think
country music, no Beyonce.
But I think no Beyonce. Beehive come after me.
I was gonna say now you're gonna get it.
Beehive come after me in the comments. Hell no. There's only one Beyonce song, Love on Top. It's the only one I like. Apart from that, Love on Top.
That's a good song.
Love on Top's catchy.
That's a good song.
It's a nice song.
Yeah.
But I ain't playing no Texas Hold'em. I don't want to.
Texas.
Nope.
Come on.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I won't have it. But I think, to your point, hip hop and rap is just not there anymore.
Not right now.
And here we are. We're all listening to country now. Morgan Wallen. Welcome to Two Ball Bros. This is episode 6. Episode 6. We're over a handful now. Very excited. We're having a lot of fun. Obviously, we're out there on YouTube. We're out there on Spotify. All of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. It's hard to keep up with them all, to be honest with you. But really where we're at is YouTube for our video stuff, and then Spotify for our audio heads. And then I finally figured out Apple Podcasts, so by next week, everything will be on Apple Podcasts as well, starting next week.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
I had to figure it out.
Nice job.
It's just Apple. Listen, I love Apple, but
Apple.
also like their really strict and
A
stringent.
pain
on
in
what
the
they
ass. Yeah,
They really are.
We get it.
They really are. But, you know, as always, thanks for the support. We appreciate you guys rocking with us every week. We're just going to keep it moving like we always do.
Yep.
And then we're gonna talk about some current events, some recent stuff going on that we felt like we want to talk about. And the first one we want to talk about is we want to talk about Hawk Tuah spit on that thing
Again.
again.
Because she ain't going anywhere.
Right.
Apparently.
I started the show like that last week, but like things are escalating
quickly.
Yo, this girl.
So quickly.
Yeah, this girl. So she came forward, and we found out a lot about her.
She came forward at a Luke Bryan concert. That's the
Was
first
it Luke
place
Bryan or was it Zach Brown?
I forget.
It was one
honestly.
of them.
It was one of them.
But she literally
Luke
just
Bryan
they
and
let
Zach
her
Brown.
up there, and she got on the mic and just said Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah!
Just like that. Just
By
like
the
that.
way, we don't hate Hawk Tuah.
No, we
girl, for what
actually-
it's worth. I said
we're here
this from
for
the
it.
very beginning. Get your fucking money. Right now,
as long as you can.
get your fucking money, girl. I hear you.
100%.
Like, ride this thing until it crashes.
Have to.
There's no other
you
way
have
to do
to.
it.
The merch, the appearances. Like and listen, the internet is the internet. Don't know how true this is, but I was reading somewhere she got like 30 grand for a club appearance a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
$30,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't anyone want the Ball Bros?
No.
For $10? Like fuck.
$10
$10 hairs?
$10 hairs.
$30,000 is a lot of fucking money,
It's
man.
a lot of money, man.
And then
Yeah.
add the merch to it and all the stuff. Like she's on podcasts now. The big one she was on was Barstool.
Barstool.
She came forward and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not a teacher. I didn't get fired from my job. I don't have an OnlyFans yet." She
Yet.
didn't say yet.
Yeah, yeah.
She didn't say yet. But now apparently, because this is funny to talk about, she's coming to Long Island, New York.
Yeah, she is. She's coming to our neck of the woods.
She's coming
baby.
to Smithtown.
My neck of the woods.
What the hell is going on in Smithtown?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so she's coming to Smithtown, and the funniest thing about this is that it's the old Croxley's. I honestly forgot the name of the bar off the top of my head. Sorry. I think it's something Bull, whatever it is. But I don't know. I'll look it up while I'm talking. But
It is.
yeah,
Something Bull.
Either way, Bullsmith. Bullsmith's Tavern.
Bullsmith's Tavern.
Bullsmith's Tavern.
Yeah.
So she's apparently coming there, and they were selling tickets for it, like any other event. Like if you're going to see a concert, or like if you're going to, I don't know, like a Paramount and going to see like a comedy thing or whatever. These tickets were $50
$50 hairs.
to go to Smithtown and see Hawk Tuah girl say Hawk Tuah.
Tuah!
Spit on that thing.
On the mic.
Literally, that's what you're going there for. And so we were talking about it earlier, and we just happened to look, and sure enough, she put a video out saying that they dropped the price from $50 to $10.
That sounds about right. Because ain't nobody spending $50 to go see Hawk Tuah, girl.
$50 to $10.
She's like, let's be honest.
She looks like a sweetheart. She's probably funny as shit.
Let's segue for a second.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain people that if I saw them in real life, I would fangirl. Hawk Tuah girl's not what I'd probably see her and be like, "Oh, your fucking video is hilarious, high five," and that would be the end
That
of
would
the conversation.
literally be
because
like-
I think she's like 20 years old.
What else is there to talk about?
I would, or 20, she's probably like in her low 20s. But I would just high five her and be like, "Your video is hilarious, awesome," and then that would be the end of it. I wouldn't fangirl over seeing Hawk Tuah girl. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think that people are already starting to like elevate her to like a certain celebrity status. And like I said, not hating. Get your money, cash in right now, sell merch, get whatever you can.
Ride the wave.
Right now. Ride that wave, because when that bitch ends at the end of summer 2024,
It's going to halt.
It's going to fucking hawk.
It's gonna halt. And you are not
So-
gonna want to talk Tuah anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. So ride the wave, sell your shirts, sell your merch, get
giving-
your appearances.
You're giving it till the end of summer.
I'll give it to the end of summer. Yeah, she'll ride the wave till the end of the summer, and then I'll be it.
I don't know, man.
Listen, unless she comes, she could very well come up with another one-liner.
Right.
Some
And
people do that.
Honestly,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
I could see her like, listen, everyone has a freaking podcast.
But-
Hello,
oh, for sure.
Hello, hi,
Yeah,
we have a
hello.
podcast. Like us freaking morons have a podcast. So like I could see someone like signing her up for like, their network for a podcast because she's a hot thing right now.
Probably.
I forgot what radio station it was too. I think it was like, I don't know if it was Light FM or one of the FM stations actually offered her $20,000 to come and do, I think it's 5 or 7 days for a week show on the
Wow.
radio. 20 grand.
20 grand.
Check. Listen, I mean, it looked like pretty reputable. So
Yeah.
listen, if someone gave me 20 grand to go work for 5 or 7 days, yeah,
Yeah, I'm there.
and not have to put my feet up on a site or my booty hole. What's the song? Booty hole brown.
My coochie pink. My booty hole brown. See, so I don't listen to hip hop anymore.
Is that Sexy Red?
I don't. It's one of them.
Vile human.
It's one of them.
Vile.
I'm assuming it's Sexy Red. It's either Sexy Red or Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B is one of them. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so in conclusion, Hawk Tuah, girl, ride the wave, baby. Ride it as long as you can.
Ride the wave, girl.
Because we'd be riding that wave too if I was.
Mm-hmm.
God.
For sure.
Absolutely ridiculous. Another topic we wanted to talk about tonight is streamer sketch. I'm going to kind of let you you probably know a lot more about this than I do.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, obviously, those of you who watch us are probably in a little bit of an, I'll call it a, late 20s, early 30s demographic, but there is a streamer out there. He's big in the Madden community. He does a lot of other things with a lot of these big creators. So his name is Sketch. He does a lot of stuff with this kid Jinxie and also Queso. Like I know they do a lot of stuff together.
They're actually hysterical together. They're playing Minecraft and all these random jump scare games and
but they're all kids and they're well, I hate to say kids, but they're in their 20s. They're young. We're a little long in the tooth compared to them. It is what it is. My back hurts. I get it.
Yep.
So recently some stuff came to light about Sketch. I won't sit here and claim to know that, tell you that I've seen everything, but apparently there's rumors out there that Sketch had an OnlyFans and that he was doing
it was very
LGBTQ community stuff and things going on. And you know what? I kind of am on this wave of Sketch. I think I told you, Sketch came right out to the internet. Just went live and was like, listen, everything that is being said about me is 100% true. My past is my past. It is what it is. And I have a lot of people close to me. And if I didn't have my parents, and he was talking about FaZe Banks, who's the leader of FaZe Clan.
It's FaZe?
Yeah, FaZe Clan. And I think also he mentioned Jinxie and a bunch of other people that are close to him. And he said if it wasn't for those people, there was potential that I was going to
do some bad things.
Bad things to myself today because I didn't want these things to come to light. And I just said, if it comes to light, I'll just stop streaming and potentially think about doing something obviously very, very bad that I can't say on YouTube for obvious reasons. But that being said, all I have to say is I commend Sketch for actually coming forward and saying I did these things. I also think that sometimes we're in such a weird time right now where everybody's personal business is on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's obviously it kind of goes twofold, right? If you don't want things on the internet, then don't record things on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So to that extent, I understand. But also to an extent, I always feel we're on a witch hunt to try and get people. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just in a case right now where if you become popular, you have some popularity and people like you, it seems like people are just out to get you.
Where's the poop? They're trying to find...
How can we derail this person's fame and popularity and this, that, and the other thing? We just saw the recent thing with Dr. Disrespect too. I'm not saying, again...
Yeah, we don't know that whole situation
I don't fully claim to know that entire situation and you know... But again, it just seems like people go on witch hunts and this, that, and the other thing, and we're trying to derail people's careers. And I commend Sketch and my opinion on the whole thing is listen... A past is a past. Everybody has a past.
Right.
We've all done things and stuff. Again, maybe not to that magnitude as far as LGBTQ and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
No judgment. There's no judgment here. Do you? I don't care. But to be so forthcoming about it and then to stay I considered ending streaming, but I'm not going to because I have so many good people in my corner. Kudos to Sketch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good for you. I hope he doesn't stop. I think the kid's hilarious. I think him and everything he does with his community. Every post I've ever seen of Sketch, where you see it on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, it's always Sketch. And whenever somebody comes up to him and gives him the "What's up, brother?"
What's up, brother?
He's always so receptive and he's take a picture. He's one of the most forthcoming kids I think I've ever seen in the space. So for a kid, and I've even said it I think we finally got one who's a good one to keep famous, right? Because he seems like a good person.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
Does. And listen, from my end, I hope it's not an act, right? We want to hope it's not an act, but
of course,
honestly, the way that a lot of people are sticking up for, Kai Cenat sent something, all those guys, Jinxie. I don't know if you saw Jinxie's video. He was tearing.
He was tearing up.
He was tearing up.
Yeah.
So listen, I mean, to each their own. I'm not gonna sit here and kink shame and all that stuff. And what you like, what you like, man.
Of course.
And everyone, like you said, everyone has a past. So hopefully, based off of whatever's found out, things go in the right direction. He just kind of stays.
I just hope he sticks to streaming.
Yeah,
I hope he sticks to streaming
and just doesn't disappear
and doesn't disappear,
or worse, do something. But it seems like he has the right people around him.
I think he does. Yeah. I think he does. And people forget I hate to say a kid because obviously when you're in your 20s you're an adult, but he's young. he's still so like, you know,
He's figuring out his
he's
life. He doesn't
figuring
know
out
what he doesn't know what he's
like. I didn't know what I wanted when I was in my young 20s. I don't have his age in front of me right now.
Nope.
But like, you know, I just hope he sticks with it, and the people around him keep on pushing him in the right path. And because again, he seems like a good dude, and like at the end of the day, we need more good dudes on the internet. 'Cause there's a lot of pieces of shit out here,
right,
that get famous quickly and have a lot of money and do douchey things.
Yeah, and the guy, the guy that like what is it, doxed him? Is that what they call it or whatever?
Yeah.
The guy who like came at him, he literally had a random YouTube channel, and all of a sudden put this YouTube channel, this video out, and then at the end of his like, yeah, I did this because I want to be a journalist, and now I'm like, bro, like that's how you do it.
That's how you do it,
you
right?
know?
Exactly.
Yeah, and people are trying very hard to figure out who he is. You do better watch out, man. It's not good. But yeah, just don't be a shitty human being. Like just
pretty much.
Oh my god, just let people live. But hopefully he lands to where he's got to land.
For sure.
Okay, so another random topic we want to talk about. So we're anime fans, and we really want to talk about Demon Slayer for a second because we saw a post, and it was by this gaming, I guess you call them a gaming company called IGN, and they like to rate things, 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
And this current season, it's called the training arc.
Hashira training arc.
Hashira training arc.
Yeah, Hashira training arc.
And out of 10, they gave it a 3. A 3.
A 3.
Terrible.
That horrible.
Terrible.
You and I just watched the whole season.
I just finished.
You burned through the whole thing.
I literally burned through 8 episodes on Sunday because I got hooked and I was very interested in who the Hashira are and what the next thing is.
Yeah.
And like, listen, a lot of it was filler. But it's story building, and what I think a lot of people lose nowadays is that when you're watching a movie or a show, or like our attention spans, we're in TikTok mode at all times.
All the time.
15 to 30 seconds get me out.
And you know what? I don't necessarily think, as somebody who I self-proclaimed, I got Abel into Demon Slayer. I told him like, bro, you got to watch the show. Like, I love it.
Insane show.
I think Demon Slayer has been, the first season was what it was. You learned who Tanjiro was, this, that, and the other thing, and then the seasons that followed kind of just had a similar storyline.
Yeah,
it was, there's a Hashira. He or she is gonna help Tanjiro along the way, learn some things. He's gonna take on some strong demons. And that was basically the season in a nutshell. That was seasons 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
Or is this 4? I forget if this is 4 or 5. I can't remember. I think it's 4. This is 4.
I think this is 4.
This is 4.
And then we're going into 5.
So it got a little bit... So we went from the train arc.
Yep.
The village arc.
Mm-hmm.
The swordsmith village.
Yep.
The swordsmith... Yeah, swordsmith village.
Entertainment.
Entertainment district.
Yeah, entertainment district.
Entertainment district arc. Swordsmith village arc. And now we're in the Hashira arc, so it's 5.
It is 5. Okay.
I think it's unless they count season 0.
Yeah,
whatever,
I don't know. I really don't know.
But either way, so like I digress. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's been repetitive for a couple seasons now, where it's kind of the same concept. And I don't think it was necessarily the worst thing that they went to story building, because as I was telling you, I think they had to do something where we, the viewer, had to care more about the Hashira, because we only got introduced to them briefly in the early parts of the season.
And you're just like, who the hell are these guys? But they look like the coolest guys I've ever seen.
They're really cool looking, and they obviously are strong, but like I don't know anything about them except for the ones that we've seen in the seasons, right? So like, to me, you have to get the rest of them. You have to get us invested in the rest of them
100%.
somehow. Which
we need some type of background story to know why do we care about these people.
You bring back Zenitsu, Nezuko, who can now speak, and you also bring back Inosuke.
Yep.
They're all back involved in the picture after being off this last season. So it's like you're getting everybody, you're setting up what's going to be the final battle. And I love it. So like, obviously, if I'm not trying to spoil, if you haven't watched yet, the final episode of this season was absolutely fucking insane.
It was insane.
It was insane.
It was like a slow crawl to the last episode, and the last episode just kicks it up a million.
Yeah, 100%. And maybe that's just the fan in me talking to me, because I do like the manga. I do like Demon Slayer. I have Tanjiro Crocs. Like, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So like, maybe it's the fan in me talking, but like, I just think that maybe IGN's being a little hypercritical, giving it a 3. If I was going to wrap the season in a nutshell and give it a number, if you're going to make me do it 1 to 10, I'd probably say this season was like a 6 or a 7.
I was going to say 6 or 7.
It wasn't great.
No.
It wasn't great by any means. It was fillery. It's story building.
I think there's a difference.
But that last episode, how bad do you want season 6? That's the point.
I also do think there's a difference between filler and story building, though. Like, you could tell when they're just trying to like waste time. I feel like even though like we got a lot of what you might call filler, I needed to know that stuff.
For sure.
I needed to, like, what's the guy's name with the guns? Gagne? How do you say his name?
Oh, God damn it.
But
I'm
like
bad
his
with their
his
names,
brother
but
is
yes.
one of the Hashiras.
His brother's the snake Hashira.
No idea.
Yeah, the snake Hashira.
Like that's freaking like stuff like that is cool. And then like the number one Hashira guy, wow.
By the way, I'm just saying this. For a while now, I've been invested in him because I did back research on the manga as to who he was and got an idea of his abilities. He might be one of my favorite anime characters.
It's freaking sick.
He's insane. Spoiler, if you don't want to hear,
Major.
Stay away for 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. He's fucking blind.
Yeah, he's blind.
He's fucking blind. I didn't know that until I
didn't know that
fucking
until
watched
I watched
it.
But that's what I'm saying. And then like the scene with the kids and stuff.
Right.
Dude.
I was like, wow, that's fucked up, huh? Like,
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man.
So
He might be one of my favorite characters in anime right now.
know.
Dude's fucking crazy.
it's sick.
And the ball and chain, fucking
Whipping around, and the way it was
on.
whipping around, hitting like the blood freaking things. Like I was just
And he's the only one who, if you notice, he's the only one who's a stone Hashira.
Yeah.
The rest of them are wind, water,
the
fire, blah,
elements.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
He's the only earth/stone one. That shows you he has to be a different level of strong.
100%.
Because he's also the leader of the Hashira. So, like, there's a different power level there.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. So in conclusion, IGN, you gave She-Hulk an 8 and you gave this a 3.
Kick rocks.
I hate you.
With open-toed sandals.
I do not
That's
like you.
crazy.
Like and I understand different reviewers, different shows, whatever. Like, come on, get a little bit more consistent. Make the same people watch the same shit.
8 is nuts.
She-Hulk was an 8 is nuts. It's all right because Captain Marvel was like a 8 or a 9 too. But that's another podcast. All right, I got to talk about something else really important now. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Sorry, I was delayed.
Bro, that dude is taking over my entire TikTok.
Every time.
The zoom in.
Yeah. This I think we mentioned him on one of our previous ones.
We did. But like he's taking over the world. Still.
I need this dude on SmackDown or Raw. Like
I need the pop.
immediately.
I need the pop. He's on. So he was on. What is it? AEW? Is that where he came from, or TNA? Whichever one it was.
TNA.
Whichever
I'm
one it
pretty sure
was.
he's on TNA.
And like, and we talked about it. This guy made this song, and like, did you hear the interview about how he made the song too?
Yeah, I did.
Like he purposely made it like a Pitbull song.
Yeah.
Like what's that? Whatever. He made it like a Pitbull song on purpose. From London and Paris and Tokyo. Like genius. Took over the iTunes charts, and now people just want him to come out and do his entrance. It's freaking hysterical, and it's smart on his part.
Hands from side to side. Yeah, he is
Genius.
hilarious.
It's genius, and
The pop he gets when he shows up at NXT.
it's insane, and it's only been twice. It's
the whole crowd is singing the fucking song.
Right.
I literally was watching. I was like, nobody in this crowd is not singing the fucking song.
It's
right
insane.
now. It's crazy.
And that's just NXT.
That's NXT.
If he makes it to SmackDown or Raw,
For those of you that don't know, NXT is like mini WWE. It's
right?
much smaller
it's like,
crowd.
It's like
smaller
the
stadium.
up and coming wrestlers
Yeah.
that like are in like the minor leagues. Think of it as like
Yeah,
that.
the minor leagues.
Like the baseball minor leagues of
Yeah.
wrestling. I can't believe how much I've gotten back into wrestling.
Wrestling's kind of, you know, I ever since Cody and the whole and the Rock being back, like I kind of got back into it, like passively. I don't watch every.
I watch. Shout out to that TikToker Santi. I watch him all the time.
I have
He's
Santi on
freaking
mine
awesome.
too. He's good. Yeah,
he's so good.
He's
but yeah, we had to talk about it because he's going to come to Raw or SmackDown. I'm gonna be yelling.
I told my brother, shout out my brother Stefan. He's a huge wrestling fan. I don't know if he ever catches this podcast, but if he does, shout out to him. He's always been a wrestling fan. When I walked, I was just talking to him the other day in the kitchen. I was like, bro, my boy is coming to WWE, and he was like, who? And I told him, I was like, say his name. He was like, Joe Hendry. He's like, you like Joe Hendry? I was like, yo, Joe Hendry's the fucking guy, bro.
Who doesn't like Joe Hendry?
There's no way you can't like Joe Hendry. He's hilarious.
That's stupid.
Bro, his fucking face is. And then when he's backstage and people are like, don't say his name, and he just like pops out of a corner.
After the match,
He's
too, I don't know if you
hysterical.
saw the video. I think I sent you the video where the guy, I forgot, the former NXT champion is walking back and he's like, yeah, I found a tag partner. All I had to do was say his name and he popped out of the door like.
I see Joe Hendry's future in the WWE. Like, I think he could ride, like we just said about Hawk Tuah Girl, ride the wave. I think he could ride this wave. You know who he reminds me of? This is gonna sound like a little.
Yeah.
He reminds me, if I was going back to our wrestling days when we watched.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Chris Jericho.
Interesting.
He reminds me.
He's got that charisma.
He's got the charisma.
Yeah.
He's a Chris Jericho's a musician as well. He has a band. He has that same. I don't see him as like, oh, he's gonna be WWE champion one day.
Right.
I see him as like
United States
a
title,
lifelong U.S. title, intercontinental champion.
I was thinking the same
thing. I think long term, that's Joe Hendry's outlook in WWE.
100%.
He could get there if he rides this fucking thing.
Dude, ride this shit.
Shawn Michaels is on board.
Yo,
he fucking saw it.
It's funny as hell. Like even on like the broadcast, like they were subtly just throwing in the, like just not even the music, just like they at the end of the broadcast. I think it wasn't this one, the one before that. Literally just threw him back there. It's freaking hysterical.
I'm telling you, I just see him. He's gonna be a mainstay in WWE. I see Intercontinental.
It's happening.
U.S. Championship.
I wonder what his contract is with TNA. Like I wonder like what
he's splitting right now.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what like control they have over him.
Even if they have him for not WWE, if they want him that bad, they'll buy him out.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
They'll buy him out 100%.
But the problem is with like a TNA, like how do you let go of like something that big?
Like that. Yeah. The only way you do is give him the storyline and make him a champion there, and then you make him, you make him whatever. But I don't know. Maybe he's loyal to TNA. Who knows?
I don't know. But NXT champion, I could see that.
But I think it's like any other industry. WWE's where the money's at. You know it,
dude.
If they come knocking with a huge contract, where you gonna say no?
Yeah, and WWE's been through some shit, man. They go in drips and drabs, man, but they always end up on top.
They always end up on top.
Mommy's always on top.
Oh, she's back.
Mommy came back.
She's back. Oh. When I saw that entrance, I was like,
whew.
Oh, Mommy's back.
Did you see how mad she looked?
She's like, yeah, I love. Rhea Ripley is different levels.
Yo.
What did some dude I told you the other day? I saw some dude was like, I would drink her second bath water, not the first one,
not the first one, the
second bath water. Meaning she took 2 baths in it. I would drink that water. Rhea Ripley's different levels.
I think she just got married too. Rhea Ripley just loved me.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
It's a shame.
It's okay.
But Rhea Ripley. Shout out Rhea Ripley. She's dope as hell in the ring too. She's a badass, man. She's crazy.
Freaking badass.
Yeah. What we got on a WWE tangent? Good for us.
I love it.
Good for us.
Awesome. Bronny James. You want to talk about LeBron James? LeBron James.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, the NBA draft was recent, and Bronny James was drafted, I believe, 55th overall by, shocking, the Los Angeles Lakers.
No way.
No one
saw it coming.
The Lakers, who did nothing this offseason to improve their team, by the way. I'm not even a Lakers hater like that.
You're just a Knicks fan.
I'm going to preface with this. I am a Knicks fan. I am a diehard Knicks fan.
Yep.
And I am also a self-proclaimed, I don't love LeBron James. Like, LeBron's not the guy. If I don't have any hatred towards him,
right?
But he's not my guy.
No.
He's not my GOAT.
Not my guy.
He's not, like, LeBron is a phenomenal basketball player. You could have the debate between him and Michael Jordan being the greatest of all time. He's not my GOAT. I'm not having that discussion right now.
Yeah.
But either way, he's statistically, arguably, one of the best basketball players, if not the best basketball player that's ever played.
Yep.
Right? So I look at this from 2 ways. Bronny James getting drafted, I understand why the Lakers did it. They want to appease and keep LeBron around as long as possible because he's in his elder years. He's 39 going on 40. Mm-hmm. He's only got so much time left. He said his goal is always he wants to play with his kid. The Lakers did the thing. Right? Okay, cool. If there's any player who's kind of earned that, it's LeBron. He's the greatest player of all time, arguably. Again, I know who you ask. He's the greatest player of this generation, obviously. So the fact that they drafted his kid, I get it. I get it to an extent. Right. But the problem that I have is that Bronny James is not an NBA player right now. Mm-hmm. Maybe a couple of years in the G League.
I was going to say, do you think he ever is a basketball player?
I think looking at Bronny James' size, defensive abilities, things he could do. I'm not a basketball scout. Before anybody out there is like, oh, look, Mr. Basketball Scout. Fuck off. I'm not a basketball scout.
He gets so defensive and angry right away at you.
But because they're all assholes. Oh, look, he's a basketball scout now. No, I'm not. I could just tell you what I see. The kid shot 1 for fucking 10 the other day in the fucking G League. Or whatever it was, the summer league.
Yeah.
Shot 1 for 10.
Dude, I saw that video.
That
video was
he was
bad.
bricking shots left and right.
That video was bad.
He's not ready to play in the NBA right now. No. I think at his best, if they really got somebody to develop him based on his skill set, he could probably be a backup point guard in the NBA.
I see it.
Maybe. But he needs like 4 years of work 4 or 5 years of work in the G League. He's not ready to play right now.
So here's the question then. Do they just, I mean, this is probably an obvious answer, but do they just bring him up to play with LeBron?
Yeah, of course. Of course that's what they do. Because they want to make him, because the Lakers are going to look for the storyline of the first father and son duo to ever play on a team together, the first father and son duo ever in the NBA at the same time.
My next question was going to be, are they the first? They would be the first?
Like, there have been, I don't think there's ever been a
on the
duo
same
in
team?
the league before together at the same time.
Right, okay.
But people's kids make it to the league.
Yeah, of course.
Patrick Ewing Jr.
But not
made
even
it to
on,
the
not
league,
even
you
on
know
other
what I'm
teams.
No, but they would be the first, I believe, to play together and the first that were in the same season at the same time. I believe. Of course, they're going to do it because they're the Lakers, and right now they're not fit to win a championship at this moment in time.
Right.
So they're going to ride that wave of like might be LeBron's last couple of years. Yeah. We're going to try to do the best we can. We want him to play with his son. Da, da, da. All right, cool.
It
Whatever.
Just sucks.
You know, it just sucks because I feel, but like I told you the other day, Bronny James has a kid on his own team that averaged 19 points per game in college, didn't get drafted. Bronny James averaged 3 points per game and gets drafted 55th overall.
3 points per game?
3 points. He's a backup and he averaged 3 points a game.
That's terrible.
And you got drafted? I'm sorry, man, but as much as I don't want to be a hater of the whole thing, because like I said, I get why the Lakers are doing it to appease LeBron. Another kid lost an opportunity to make it to the NBA because Bronny got a shot because of who his dad is and his namestay.
I hate that shit.
So call that what it is, but I call that unfair to some kid who now has to probably go to China or Europe and fucking try to live out his dream for the next couple of years.
Woman G, some true love, she's on song.
Extra range. Extra range. Sorry. Segue. It was a little racist. My bad.
Love Asians.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I feel bad for those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said,
people who actually deserve the fucking chance.
Now everybody deserves a chance, especially if you really were a contributor on a team, and you know he's basically writing his last name to the NBA, and to me that kind of sucks.
That sucks.
Like, but I get it. I get the business side of it.
Yeah,
want to keep LeBron happy. You know, I get it.
It's just ass.
It's just stupid. That basically, like at the end of the day, I just think it's stupid.
Yeah,
like that's all.
Lakers. How the Knicks looking?
The Nova Knicks, they look great.
The Nova Knicks, they
look great.
Right.
They have the entire 2000. What is it? I think they were the 2000 and I forget what year. The whole Villanova basketball team plays for the Knicks now. But they, you know, team continuity, all that.
Listen, if it works,
I personally think if all things considered, health, everybody meshes together, the Knicks could probably be a 2-3 seed in the East.
Okay,
they could compete with Boston. I don't think they're better than Boston right now, but they could compete.
Okay,
they could. I think if we had a healthy Knicks team versus like the Celtics swept the Pacers this past year.
Yeah, I
think the Knicks would actually push the Celtics to a game 5 or 6. I think it would be a competitive series.
Okay,
personally, because I think the Knicks are going to play atrocious, like a crazy defense. They have 2 of the best wings, perimeter defenders in the league right now.
Okay.
So they're going to play amazing defense.
Yeah,
it's going to be all about who can put
points on the
board because they're going to be a defensive focused team, and then they have Jalen Brunson, who's a great player, but is he going to be as good as he was this past year? I don't know. Remains to be seen.
And he got paid, right?
Not yet.
Oh,
he's going to get paid.
Oh, he didn't get paid yet.
Not yet. He's going to get paid.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's going to get paid.
Well, you have to always see how they act after the money. That's when the truth comes out. God, all right. Well, it's time for one of our favorite segments. It's time for Pick Your Poison. Please sponsor us. We would like that a lot. Anyway, you know how the game goes. We pick 2 cards. It's going to be dirty.
This is the dirty version, so...
We have to pick one or the other.
Are you starting or am I starting?
I'll start.
You're starting great. Love that for me.
Be unable to get drunk. I'm already upset.
Be unable to get
So this is Captain America. You're Captain America.
Oh.
You're unable to get drunk.
Yeah.
Or scream racial obscenities every time you eat something that tastes good. I mean,
I do that now.
Obviously. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I do that now. I ate an egg roll. I'm like, oh, foo young.
We got to stop going Asian.
Okay, my bad.
Popeyes.
I eat Popeyes.
We got to stop going Asian.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to get canceled. That's fine. I want to get canceled anyway.
Honkies. I'll just start throwing racial things out there.
I don't know if you could say that.
Mexicans. I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, he is.
And by that, I mean I'm a taco at Burger King because I'm used to my culture.
Have genitals that whistle like a teapot when you're aroused. Or have your child catch you cheating on your spouse. That's worst case scenario.
No, that's so bad.
That's worst case scenario, to be honest with you, because you know that little fucker's blabbing on you.
Yeah, it's my kid.
They're blabbing
It's my kid. He's blabbing on me.
It'd be your own damn children.
It's my kid. The teapot thing kind of sounds funny.
It's kind of funny, but
funny.
It's only amusing like the first couple times. After that's gonna get annoying.
I don't know. See,
every time you get aroused,
I don't know. I kind of feel like I like am like numb to a lot of things. So like I feel like the first like couple of weeks I'd really go through it, but then after that I would totally play into it.
Let me tell you something.
I would totally play into it.
If this was an age thing, pubescent Aaron could never have that. Because my pants would just be whistling all fucking day.
All fucking day. All day. Sweatpants at school? Nope.
You would just be here.
God, sweatpants at school were the worst.
All day long, you would just hear fucking teapot whistle. Randomly. People would think I'm fucking, what's the blue dude from Marvel? With the fucking, Quill's dad. Yondu. People would think I'm Yondu.
Yeah.
People would literally think I'm fucking Yondu. Literally think I'm fucking Yondu with that shit.
You're calling that red little dagger, except it's your penis. It's your penis.
It's your penis.
That's fantastic.
What did you pick?
Huh?
Did you pick one?
I'm whistling, man.
You're whistling?
You're
whistling?
Dude, I'm not cheating on my spouse, man. I'll do that.
That's insane.
I'm not cheating on my spouse, and I'm not letting my kid catch me.
That's kind of crazy. That's worst case scenario.
That's terrible.
You know you're ratted out.
I'm done. Go down on your grandpa. Go down on your grandpa? What kind of card is that?
The way it sounds.
Smash your pinky finger with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm smashing my pinky finger with a hammer. It'll heal.
Go down on your grandpa?
It'll heal. R.I.P. Anyway.
R.I.P. Both of them.
Yeah.
My pinky's done.
Yeah, for real. I'm definitely smashing my pinky.
And I mean my hands.
It will recover.
Fuck that.
Put it in that little cast thing for, I'm smashing the shit out of my pinky.
Go down on your grandpa?
Go down on your grandpa is fucking insane.
Come on, man.
That's actually crazy.
Come on, man.
Be tried for treason in North Korea.
Don't do an Asian joke.
Stop going Asian.
Don't do an Asian joke. Don't do an Asian joke.
Have everyone you've ever dated move into your neighborhood. Holy shit.
Gone.
like it has to be treason. Everyone you've ever dated?
Kim Jong, come find me.
Yeah, I mean, have everyone you've ever dated move into your neighborhood?
That's the scariest thing I think I could ever imagine.
I couldn't take the garbage pails out. That couldn't happen.
See, no, I'd be petty. I'd be petty. Wouldn't you be petty?
I would definitely leave flaming bags of dog shit on
Here's a
people's
nice piece of shit. He called the shit poop.
Yeah, that's insane. Everyone you've ever dated?
Everyone. In the same...
I haven't even dated that many
my
people.
block's kind of small. All 9 houses, women I dated.
Imagine. That'd be fucking
I don't think my
crazy.
house would be standing.
No way. It'd be burnt to the ground.
Set
Especially who you've dated.
On fire? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you like them toxic.
And that's on facts.
We don't kink shame.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Love y'all toxic motherfuckers. All right. Drink 12 ounces of someone else's chewing tobacco spit. 12 ounces. That's a Poland Spring water bottle.
Poland Spring water bottle.
That's disgusting. Make out with someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in 2 months.
These are both gross, and they both involve the mouth.
Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. I mean,
I'm probably doing the chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
Because it would be over.
The brushing.
Make out with one time?
It doesn't say one time.
It says make out with.
It just says make out with someone who hasn't brushed their teeth in 2 months.
No, I'd make out.
One time?
That's over quick. The chewing tobacco, that flavor is gonna last.
But see, I feel like a lot of these cards we make up rules to them. I think we just have to take the cards at face value.
But am I dating this person?
Doesn't say.
Yeah, that's my point.
All right, so it's make out one time.
Make out one time,
Okay.
or drink chewing tobacco just one time. I'm sorry, but the make out, at least right after I can brush my teeth, it's probably gone.
That's
the
fact.
chewing tobacco is now in here or whatever. The juice is now in my body.
I can't. I don't even know.
Nah,
how to do
no
that
way.
shit, man.
No way.
Chewing tobacco? Ugh.
Chewing tobacco spit? That's disgusting.
No, thank you, please.
That's repulsive.
Gross ass fucking.
Get vanity plates for your car that say douche.
I'm already interested. Go on.
Be forced to say yes whenever anyone asks you to do something.
Nah, I can't. I can't be yes man. I can't be yes man.
I'm thinking about your girlfriend.
I was literally just about to point. There's someone here in the house right now who would love for me to be a yes man.
Yeah, I'm probably getting douche.
No, I'm
plates.
getting douche. And honestly, I would do that for no stipulation. That just sounds like a
DJ douche.
It sounds like a good time. DJ douche.
DJ douche.
Playing the clits of 80s, 90s, and today. All right. Have porn audio as your ringtone.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Drink a bag of blood from a blood bank.
No, that porn's gonna be my ringtone.
What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah, that's gonna be my text message tone.
What are you doing, step bro?
That's gonna be my text
What
message tone.
What are you doing, step
and then my ringtone
bro?
is gonna be boom, 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 boom. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
Oh, daddy. Yeah, my ringtones are gonna be lit.
Yeah, that's not even a blood from the blood bank.
Blood
Drink it
from the blood bank.
No,
you don't know where that blood's been, or in who or what. Yeah.
Marry someone of the gender you're not attracted to. Be careful who you make angry. Experience the pain of childbirth every time you poop. Every time. Every time.
Dude, I'm a regular guy.
That's facts.
I'm a regular guy. Why do you know that's facts? I'm a regular guy.
I'm saying for me.
I understand. I'm joking.
I don't know what your bowel
It
movements
was
are.
a joke.
Think I know your bowel movements?
I don't know, man. The way you said that, it sounded like you did.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
I track your bowel movements.
Ugh. Good googly moogly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the other one. The
Marrying someone of a gender you're not attracted to?
Yeah, 100%.
That's what you're doing?
100%. And I'm
Really?
not bringing it back to Asians.
Okay, brother.
Gotta stop bringing it back.
I love you, Sketch.
What's up, brother?
I love you, Sketch. I would give you the biggest hug if I met you, Sketch. Just saying.
We're such fans.
Yeah, for real though.
You're up.
No, that was
Oh,
that was you.
I'm stupid. Wake up in the middle of the night only to find your significant other masturbating to a photo of their ex. Of their ex. Of their ex. Be tarred and feathered. Why do I want to see you get tarred and feathered? That's so random.
What did I do to you?
It's just so random.
Okay, first off, the answer's tarred and feathered.
It sure is.
Secondly, that first card, I could never see that. The whole house is getting burned down with us in it.
The whole
We're
house.
all going to hell.
The whole house.
The whole house is getting burned to the
All
ground.
right, but I got to get Thor out. We got to get.
That's fine.
I got to get Thor out.
That's
After
fine.
that, everyone else can burn.
But I'm burning the house down.
Wake up in the middle of the night only to
burning
find
the house
your
down.
significant other masturbating to a
That's
photo
insane.
of their ex. A photo of their
That's
ex.
insane. I don't condone violence, but
Masturbating to it?
that's fucking crazy.
Like you turn over and they're just on Instagram.
Yeah,
Like
that's
what?
That's crazy.
On Instagram?
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Or maybe they kept dirty photos
There's
like
no-
in
no-
the
nope.
locked
Nope.
in the locked album.
Nope. What did I tell you earlier when I sent you the message about the
Yeah, talk to us.
You know what? We're segueing.
Tangent.
Earlier, I sent Abel something on TikTok. Yes, we're on TikTok and we're old. Get over it. It was about
just-
your viral footprint on the internet. And it was a text message from a friend to another friend, a guy to a guy, saying, I just saw your girlfriend getting effed by her dad's friend for $7 on OnlyFans. I could never
$7.
I could never receive that message.
Imagine that.
I could never receive that
Imagine
message.
that.
Never receive it. Everyone's getting hit.
That's
the
good.
friend who watched it is getting hit.
That guy. You're gonna
You're
find
getting
him first.
hit.
You're finding
You're
him
getting
first.
fought because I want to.
Yeah, you watched it and you showed it to me, and
Right.
you told it to me.
Right. And then I'm probably gonna fight her too.
Right. Right. Not even the dad's friend. Her.
And I don't know about it.
Yeah.
I never knew you had an OnlyFans.
Right.
And I found out this way.
Sure.
Your dad's friend.
Right.
I
Right.
promise you that could never go.
Right.
Promise you. There's no forgiveness. There's no nothing. No.
Even if she's the top 0.1%.
Nope.
Bringing in-
$7 is you top 1%. No,
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
she has like 20,000 people times $7 a month.
No.
Not including DMs and tips.
No.
And
No.
like she's making like $6 million a year. I just wanted to see your face.
In said case,
I know nothing about OnlyFans. I just guessed all that information.
In said case, I haven't done my research on you.
Sure.
Because if you're a top 0.1% OnlyFans girl,
right,
and I'm dating you,
and you didn't know,
and you drive like an AMG, and I just haven't asked any questions,
right,
that's negligence on my part.
Completely on you.
That's negligence on my part.
Completely on you.
Because if you told me I'm an accountant,
yeah,
I should have already known.
Yeah, you didn't do your investigation.
Right. That's on me.
Right.
But if you're a regular person,
yeah,
and I could see your butthole for $7,
right.
No.
And wink at it.
And you have 20 subscribers on OnlyFans, and that's just out there for $7 for anybody to see.
Yeah.
Like, that's a problem.
Yeah. Listen, I'm an expert level investigator. I would have found that shit. I probably would have watched it, then dumped her. I wouldn't have paid for it. I love how delayed that was.
I would have watched it and then dumped her.
I loved how delayed that was.
Is crazy.
Well, I need to know exactly what I'm dealing with.
Okay, fair.
And then it's lights out.
Okay. All right. Valid.
I think we got one more.
This one, me?
Yep.
I could never see that or see that message. Never.
Not up in here. Not up in here. You're pausing. I don't like when he pauses.
Go down on someone with uncontrollable gas.
No.
Secretly have sex with the partner of someone at the table. So it's normally a game. So this would be
this is like someone at the fucking table.
So no. With the partner of someone at the table.
I know.
So in other words, it's you and me.
Nah, man.
I just told you what would happen if I found out.
Yeah, that's a whole different. It's a whole different thing, man. I could never. It's the other one.
You're going down on somebody.
I mean, I can't do the other one. I can't.
Yeah, that's valid. Neither could I.
Oh God,
that's crazy.
Why did I just think of the smell?
Oh, see, it says secretly though. So what if I never found?
Nah, I can't do that, man. That's like
guy code.
That's some karma shit.
Guy code. That is karma shit.
That's karma shit, man.
That's
I can't. I don't fuck around with karma shit.
Yeah.
That shit is real. It comes back. Don't fuck around.
Karma shit's real.
Don't fuck around. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Pick Your Poison, and that is an episode from myself and Mr. Aaron over here. We have been and always will be two ball bros. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help us get to where we need to go. YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and soon to be all the episodes will be on Apple Podcasts, finally. I promise. I'm getting it done. But thank you all for stopping by. We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bia!
Say his name. Okay.
I believe in Joe Hendry.